Well, last time the Institute for Neurodegenerative Disorders was on our show, we had a wonderful response from the Down syndrome community. We have Dr. Dana Jennings, and she's back with us today to talk about the Alzheimer's study, and she's got with her a couple of friends that are over here waiting in the wings. We have Lori and Gretchen Aldrich. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Great to have all of you. Gretchen, thank you for being here as well.
You're welcome.
We want to start with you, Dr. Jennings, and talking a little bit about, the work that you're doing with the Down syndrome community and what you're learning.
It's just been an incredible experience, and it's, by the way, it's just great to be back here to be back on the show. The one thing that's really been striking to me is the commitment from the families and the adults with Down syndrome that have come into the study. They've just been so committed, and another thing that has been so striking is that they're all working, and they're tremendously committed to their work. In fact, it's difficult to get them to come in because they're so committed to their work. But anyway, it's been a tremendous experience for me.
Well, Gretchen and Lori. Now, Gretchen, I know that you've been very involved with the Special Olympics.
Yes, they have.
Talk a little bit about why that's so important to you. I know we have some pictures for our viewers.
Well, when I was 15, we were a student living in Salton for 25 years, Mom.
Oh, yeah, we did, yes.
Yeah, we lived there for 25 years in Salton, and I did some activities and do something. So I went to Salton High School field, and I did the Special Olympics there. And now then I started.
Gretchen, we're seeing pictures of you right now. Is that at the Special Olympics?
Yeah, it's right there.
Wow. Lori, what is it like being a mother? I mean, you've got to be proud of her. What's it like watching her really flourish?
I've been very proud of Gretchen. Gretchen has had a lot of desires and wants in her life. She's accomplished a great deal. She's been very successful at many of them. She's lived independently. She's worked independently. Wow. She has been in the Special Olympics. She horseback rides. She pretty much, anything she's ever wanted to do, we've given her the opportunity to do it.
Wow.
And she's been very successful at it.
That's amazing. Dr. Jennings, talk with us about what we're finding, because I know that some research is showing that people that are living with Down syndrome are more prone to Alzheimer's. Is that correct?
Right. It seems like what we've learned so far is that people with Down syndrome, individuals with Down syndrome, as they age, they tend to develop Alzheimer's at a much earlier stage.
Wow.
And they're also at a higher risk for developing Alzheimer's disease than the general population. So, it puts them in sort of a special category, and I think, in fact, we can learn a lot from these individuals. And so far, we've learned a tremendous amount through the imaging studies.
So how are scientists trying to better understand Alzheimer's and that disease?
So I think we're really kind of on the brink of being able to detect Alzheimer's at a very early stage, and the way we're doing that is really through brain imaging. It's a brain imaging technique, which is called PET, and it allows us to evaluate amyloid in the brain, and amyloid is a protein that tends to accumulate in individuals with Alzheimer's disease.
You're doing exactly what I'd love to do sometimes. If you got to clear your throat, we just clear our throats. Now listen, let's talk about this study that you have going on, because this is really exciting. Tell us about the study, if you will.
So the study involves individuals with adults with Down syndrome over the age of 40, and we're looking at brain imaging in those individuals, and it's a PET scan, which involves coming to our center on one day for a screening visit, one day for an imaging visit, and a follow-up visit 24 hours later.
Gretchen, tell us a little bit about the study. Why do you like it so much, and why have you participated in it? In the study, do you like it?
Yeah, I'm getting interested in it.
That's good. I
mean, other kids out in the country have us.
Down syndrome.
Down syndrome. And I want to do something for them, because these are kids, children that has them, that needs them.
So you're paying it forward.
Yes.
Lori, what is that like to hear your daughter say that she knows that she's doing it for other kids who also have been affected by Down syndrome?
I have a friend that I know. She's the same way as I am.
Gretchen has always been she has a very mothering side of her. She's always been very much that way, and that's just who she is. And I think that this is something that she felt very strongly about, we talked about, and I feel very committed to it, that if it isn't something that will benefit Gretchen, it will benefit those who may come after Gretchen.
Well, that's a wonderful example. I mean, this is what it's about, Dr. Jennings.
It's incredibly rewarding to hear this, actually.
Well, that's wonderful, and we want to let folks know how they can get in touch with you if they want to be part of this study. If you have any questions, we want that information on the screen, and it's right there. If you want to take part in this Alzheimer's study for the adults that have to live with Down syndrome, we've got all the information there. Again, the Institute for Neurodegenerative Disorders. All the information, once again, folks, please make sure you're taking a look at the screen. If you missed that, it's WTNH.com. Click on Connecticut Style, and we'll get you covered. Dr. Jennings, ladies, Lori and Gretchen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You
for
were
having
awesome.
us.
Yes. We've got more Connecticut Style coming your way right after this. Stick around, everybody. More